Breaking news. Jarvis Butts is gone. Oh my God. Oh my God. He is gone. He is out of here. You know how he did it? He took his he he is so weak. He took the easy way out. And you know what I mean when I say the easy way out. That's what they say. So if you don't know who Jarvis Butts is, this situation happened in Detroit. If you guys are here, please press that 3. Let me know that you guys can hear my audio. Ooh, honey, I've been yelling all week, trying to get my voice out. Today is my first time opening my mouth, and I feel like I can't even get my voice out. So this has been making its rounds. He is a grown man, and guess what? Did you know he did the nasty to his own daughter? I believe she was 4 years old, and gave her chlamydia. Gave that his own daughter chlamydia. He has an issue, so he started dating this big back. And this big back, she has a niece that's 13 years old, when she passed away. And why did she pass away? Because of Jarvis Butts. He underlied her because he was having inappropriate relationships with her all this time, y'all. And the big backs know it. The women in the family knew it. Okay. So I want the big backs to go to jail too. That's how I feel. But this was a trial. He didn't even tell us where he put the body. He at least could have told us that. But this man have a problem. He's been having a problem with kids. And he's just a sick individual. If you have the link and you want to come up here, please speak out and talk to us about it. But I'm going to give you guys more details what's going on. Please excuse me as my voice warming up, getting up. So people are saying he was convicted of his own daughter. That's what I'm saying. And who is the baby mama? Who is sleeping with this man? Because this man don't want no woman. He's on a down low. He's on a down low, not down low in gay way, but down low where he don't want no woman. He wants some kids. Okay. So to do that to your own daughter, he's a sick individual. And how many times have he even did this? He probably done this to so many girls and little girls, and they have yet to come forward because of fear. But I'm sure so many women in America and really girls in America that have been around this guy, and they are relieved to know that their person that traumatized their life, he's gone. He's out of here. He was a coward. Yes, he did. He took the easy way out. Yes, he did. But guess what? It's more Jarvis Butts. He ain't the only one. It's more of these mother effers that need to be off on these streets as well. So I want to know y'all thoughts about this. I want y'all to get the leak. Wait, he dead. He's dead, girl. He's dead. He's gone. He met somebody said he's burning. I can't say what blah, blah, blah. But yeah, he's gone. The articles are going around. So no, Jarvis Butts is dead. He was on trial for doing horrific things to a 13-year-old. People are saying he got her pregnant and he underlied her. And I believe he got help too. And I think that her aunties, the big backs, they was in on it too. They knew what was going on. So keep hitting that link. So I'm going to read here just a little bit so you guys can see. Now it's saying neighbors. This case just took a turn. All right. Jarvis Butts. And this happened in Detroit, if you want to know. And I'm so ashamed. Detroit right now. I'm from Detroit. Why in Detroit? Oh my God. Oh my God. This happened in Detroit. Convicted of killing a 13-year-old Ziyah Harris. And we don't never know what Ziyah Harris' body is. Some people feel like she's in the water, because Michigan is so many waters, and they feel like once you put that body in the water, nobody gonna find out, So that's why they had to take it to trial. But it says officials say he was found unresponsive at a correction facility in Michigan. All right. And was pronounced dead after staff tried to save him. All right. Authorities are currently investigating his death as possibly he did it to himself. All right. He took the easy way out. When I take the easy way out, that means that you want to send yourself up to the heaven gates or the hell gates. All right. So you know what he probably did? He probably met with a Christian man or a pastor and was like, okay, I want to ask God to forgive me for my, but no, you can't do that because in the Christian world, if you take yourself to heaven, then you're going to burn instantly, right? Because you can't do that to yourself. So I don't know, honey. So it says here, Jarvis Butts have just sentenced on March the 12th to serve for decades in prison. All right. After pleading guilty in a deal that covered 6 separate cases, he was facing 35 to 60 years for the murder, plus additional time for multiple assaults charges. Through the sentences were set to run all at the same time. As a part of the plea, he agreed to provide truthful information about what happened to Nazira. However, the body has still never been found because he's a liar and the truth ain't in him, child. She was last seen off her school bus in Detroit back in January of 2024. Okay. Damn, 13 years old. She has so much life to live. But this grown ass man want to take these little girls' lives. And it's a lot of BLK men and fathers. And y'all, well, he's a father. These fathers, bitch, if you go in a jail cell, do you know how many criminals that are murderers and rapers that are fathers? Do you know how many murderers and rapers that are mothers in a jail? That don't mean shit. They the mother, the fucking father. That ain't shit but another goddamn title. That is not you know what I mean? Y'all be having the game fucked up. You think just because a person is mother and father, they would never do no crime. Have you been to the jail? Huh? Go to the jailhouse. There's plenty of mothers and fathers. Most of them are mothers and fucking fathers. So please make me with the bullshit. People in the comment section, they already saying that, he did this to himself. But my thing is this: y'all need to do a better job with protecting these girls. I still don't know what Nazire's father is. Where's her biological father? I did not work on this case, so I don't know all details. But where's her biological father? Your biological father is supposed to be the first one to protect you, and then the mother. So her parents failed her. And who raised this nigga? Okay. I want to see the parents of Jarvis Butts. Okay. What did he see in his households growing up? All right. What's going on with that situation? So, come up here, hit this link if y'all want to say something. I'm looking here. I think he passed while he was going. This was going on. Yeah, he just passed. Her father deceased. Damn, her father died. How did her father die? That's what I want to know too. Okay, he dead. Thank y'all for letting me know. If y'all got something to say, you better hurry up and hit that damn link at the top. We not playing today. Father's deceased. Shit, you see, my voice is effed up, but I'm still going. Oh, let me put this up here. Did I pin this already? Okay, it's already pinned. Uh-huh. But yeah, y'all gotta be careful. These, and something is up. Now, did y'all see her auntie, the big back, look like goddamn pinwin? Okay. Now you saw that pinwin with that man. You knew that shit didn't add up. He was just using her and she just wanted a man to be validated. Oh my God, these women that are male centered, they are so dangerous because these are the same women that would say, no, my man wouldn't do that. My man would never do that because Nazir told them that that man was doing some inappropriate shit and they probably was punishing her. Well, why you walking around with some panties on and this and that? You got a whole predator, man. And they said the aunties knew that he was a predator. And that did not stop them from being involved with him. That is so gross. I feel like the aunties need to be locked up. Press 9 if the aunties need to be locked the fuck up too. Okay. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. Grandma and aunties need to go to jail. Yeah, they need to go to jail. They knew what was going on. They had discernment, but they just did not care. They don't care about these girls. What happened to Black Lives Matter? What happened to Black Girl Magic? All that shit is dead. You know what I'm saying? Like the family structure is messed up. They don't care. They value man. That's what his problem is. They value a man way more than they value women or little girls, you know? That's the issue is right there. At least charge. I can't stand women like that. Well, it's a whole bunch of them like that, baby. You got to be watchful because they're out there. And sometimes, and not, have y'all noticed these women are killing their daughters left and right? How many of y'all heard about that mom and she put her two daughters in a suitcase and killed them? Press two of you heard about that. Oh my God. Tell me this. Did you hear about that mama that had a disabled a baby, a disabled daughter, 20 years old. They said she had a body as a child. And she killed her daughter and put it in the closet and kept it hidden from the family. Press 7 if you heard that. When I tell you these women are wicked, these mothers are wicked, they are killing their daughters. If they ain't killing their daughters, they're allowing a man to essay their daughters and kill their daughters spiritually. These mothers don't give a damn about their daughters. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know they don't. All right. So we need to bring more awareness because too many of y'all looking at a mama and it don't cross your mind that this mama can be wicked as hell. You know, it don't cross your mind. Oh, that's a mother. Oh, she would never. You dumb hoe. Yes, she would. And if the signs are here, it's all over. And you know, this is biblical, honey. Mamas against daughters, daughters killing all that shit. Yeah, honey. Whew, I tell you. Sam came home and called the police. Yeah, I seen that. So come up here, hit that link so I can drink some water and rest my voice and I let some of y'all talk for a second. I want to know, how do y'all feel about this? And this is in the black community. This is a representation of you. We got a lot of black women in here. How do you feel, black woman, to have this girl, one of your own? This is supposed to be your lineage, and to have her taken out and snuffed by another MLK and by other black women that set the tone for these BLK men to come in and kill young BLK girls. All right? Spiritually, physically, mentally, all that. How do y'all feel? We need more black BLK women to speak out about this because too many of y'all are silent. Too many of y'all are silent as it is, and it's a damn shame. No wonder why so many girls out here, they look at other women grown. They like, well, they don't give a fuck about us. No way. They don't have, back in the day when I was growing up, you know, we had big mamas, the ones that cook with love. You know, she wasn't kin to you, but she still have some type of love for you, even though she was a stranger. But nowadays, y'all have grown so far from each other. It's like y'all enemies, honey. Okay, so let me see. I don't trust any man. Well, good. It says Nazir was failed by so many people. It's so sad. She pisses me off. Well, what you gonna do about it? It's not enough that you sad and you pissed off. It needs to be action. It needs to be belt to ass. All right. You got to do something. What are y'all going to do to stop this? Y'all need to talk to these women. Tell these women to love them. Well, I don't know. Tell them to love themselves. Shit, you always tell them to love themselves. They still gonna pick the man. I just say close your legs and stop breeding, okay? Stop breeding these niggas. Close them damn legs, okay? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Mm-mm-mm. So many people, she was, I'm glad my mama didn't play about me. She taught me early. I didn't really follow this case, but bits and pieces. Well, honey, everybody need to know this case because this is do you think this is the only Jarvis Butts? Press 1 if you think this is the only motherfucking Jarvis Butts. Press 4 if you know it's a lot of motherfucking Jarvis Butts out here. Hell, your whole Donald Trump, ain't he a Jarvis Butts? Didn't they say he didn't essay little girls? And that's why he's doing all this, because the higher ups got him, handcuffed pretty much. They blackmailing him. You better do what I say, boy, or I'm going to ruin your life and ruin your kids' life when they find out what you did on these Epstein files. All right? So it's a whole bunch of these men. But women, what are y'all doing? Do y'all know in the government, they about to they already talking about they're going to stop women from voting. Y'all don't see that? Press 9 if you heard about some groups of individuals with big money behind them are trying to make it where women cannot vote anymore. They want to take your rights away. They already took your bodies away from you. Women don't got a choice of their damn body no more in America. Okay? Whew, I tell you what, I tell you what. And did you hear about black women? And y'all, and see, this is my thing with y'all. This is my beef with y'all. Y'all so worried about this fake ass wig, these fake ass weaves and fake asses. But did you know that so many black women has lost their job last year and this year? And I'm talking about intelligent women. They are kicking them out the workplace. You know, press 4 if you've been hearing about that. Y'all not speaking loud enough about that. Y'all too busy on love and hip hop and what the baddies doing and all this and all that. But whew, honey, I'm telling you, the signs are all around what's going on. And the reason why I bring that up, because you're gonna have more men like Jarvis Butts get to do what they want to do with young girls. Okay. Historically speaking, back in the day, these men have always had an itch for young girls, had an itch to take advantage, especially when it comes in religion. Hell. So it's gonna be more that you're gonna have the men like Epstein, the men like Donald Trump, that is going, they working to take over. They trying to snatch women voices, bodies, jobs, so you can be dependent on men and you don't have the power to say nothing anymore. So y'all better wisen up and you better speak up, because this is probably the few times where you're going to have the freedom to say your mind, because baby, they're going to snatch that too. They're going to snatch that too. You don't see all these lawsuits that's coming against YouTube and Instagram. Honey, that's just the beginning. They about to snatch all this shit off. Huh. So come on, y'all. Let's hit that link. Come up here. Jarvis Butts is in jail. No, he ain't jail. He dead. He's dead. Who's gonna go to the funeral? Are they gonna have a funeral? What's gonna happen? All right. Mm-mm-mm. It said, I hope it was a letter found telling where Nazir and the baby was honestly located. Well, I don't know. Do you really think he would do that? Does he have a pen and paper in the jail cell? I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, my goodness. So I'm looking here in the comment section, and like I said, feel free to hit that link and come up here. How many times I gotta tell y'all hit that motherfucking link? Okay, it says these people are trying to take us back. They already are taking you back, honey. You lost if you think they trying. They're actually doing it. They're doing it. What you mean trying? See, that you gonna lost the plot. They 5-10 steps ahead of you, boo. All right. Everything you see right now is by design. Okay. Um, let's get these likes up, you guys. We only got 75 likes. Let's get the likes up. We can do way better than 75. We need to get it to 150 likes right now. Let's get these damn likes up. Y'all see, I done lost my voice. I'm sounding like a goddamn man. Sounding like Barry White in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Ooh, honey. Honey. Oh, I can't stand when my voice get like this. The man is coming out. Project 2025, child, they already got Project 25 is now. They done with that. They on the next chapter that you don't even know about. Oh, y'all so lost in the sauce, honey. Y'all so lost in the sauce. Her father. Well, where the mama at? Where's Nazira mama at? Tell me where that goddamn mama at. Huh? I want her ass locked up too. I want everybody locked up. Shit. Yeah, bring me the mama. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. They said Shannon, Marquita, all need to go to prison. Yeah, they do. They do. They need to go to prison. You know what, Gigi? What's up, baby? I ain't telling no lie. Shit. And her mama gave up custody to her grandmother because of drugs. Damn. Ooh, life has not been fair to that girl. And see, this is why I'm so hard on drugs and drug dealers. And see, the same people, The whole system is messed up. Y'all glorify the drug dealers because y'all want money. Y'all want to be in Chanel, knowing your ass do not deserve to be in no damn Chanel. You just want to be in Chanel and Gucci because you want to flex to the other hood rats that you better than the next hood rat based on what you got on because your clothes validate you because y'all so motherfucking shallow. But yet I thought y'all supposed to be the black culture and so deep and so queens and shit. Appeals validate your existence. It can never for me. It can never for me, honey. Okay. So y'all so caught up in that. That's why y'all want these drug dealers. They got fast money. And shit, they can buy you all this expensive shit because they doing shit illegal, but at the same time, it is killing the community because they're giving those drugs to black mothers and black fathers that getting strung up on that shit. And in the turn, they end up losing their kids because they so addicted to that shit that your baby daddy then gave them that shit. And it's a whole cycle of destruction of itself. Y'all glorify that rap shit with all those drugs and that pow pow. Y'all are the motherfucking death. Every time I listen to y'all music, y'all always glorifying death. It's always killing people with fucking rounds. If y'all ain't killing each other, you're fucking each other to death. I mean, the shit is just so sickening, but y'all glorify the shit. You can't tell none of y'all no wrong. So it is what it is. Nobody really cares for real, for real. It's all fake outrage to me. So get these likes up and come on in. Hell, get these goddamn likes up. Come on. Pray for my voice. I don't want to sound like a man. Oh my God. I don't want to sound like no motherfucking man. Shit. Ooh. When she first went missing, her dad was alive. Oh, for real? Damn. He was dying from heart failure, and that's how he passed away. That's messed up. That's messed up. And Jarvis Butts, he probably knew, okay, this young Ziyah, her aunties don't give a fuck about her. She don't got no man around her to protect her. He don't got no man to chastise him. And honey, I knew something was off. Any man that would want to be with that bitch, that penguin looking bitch, you know something off. Either when I first saw it, I said, "Oh, damn." I was like, "Is he gay?" But then I'm like, "Damn, don't gay men they choosing better looking women?" Oh, what the fuck is going on here? Come to find out, he lending kids. See, when it's a Mitch match, it always a fucking sign. You know what I'm saying? When somebody is Mitch and matching, something is off. It ain't traditional, it ain't normal. Something is going on. You could tell. But she didn't give a damn because I guess she was just thankful she got a decent looking man that wanted her black ass, but did not really want her black ass. But one of them damn kids. Ain't that a damn shame? And I guess she said, fuck it, I'll sacrifice some kids for a good looking man. I need my good looking man. And the reason she probably feel that way, because like all my life, I've been told I was ugly as hell and I can't get a good looking man. Now I got a good looking man. And they going to get one by any means necessary because it validates them. Just like these hood rat hoes wearing that Chanel and Gucci and all that designer, it validates their existence. Some of these hoes getting a good looking man validate their existence, even if his ass is gay. And it's a lot of y'all with these gay, good looking men, but to the world, the world don't know he gay. You know what I mean? So people are just getting shit for validation in these relationships. Whew, let's get these likes up. Damn my throat. Ooh, Lord have mercy. And Lord knows I need to get some fucking tea. But I don't like shit. I don't like that hot ass tea, but I definitely need to get it. They are going to leave Detroit for the children's sanity. Well, good. No, I want their ass to go to Africa. Take their ass to Africa, honey. They belong over there. We must protect our kids at all costs, even if it costs our life. Well, y'all not doing a good job. Y'all are not doing a good job. Bullshit. Every time I turn on the news, how many missing kids? Y'all got these kids out here listening to all this fucking music. How you protecting your kids, but your kids know all the songs to all these rappers, huh? They know all these rappers, but they don't know math. They don't know how to even speak right, but they know all this shit because this is what you watch. This is what you do around them. So y'all say y'all protecting the kids and y'all saving the kids, but I think that's a damn lie. If I ask women right now, how many of you guys have been touched as a young person? And I'm going to do it right now. Press 3 if you've been touched as a young person and be honest about that shit. Ain't no shame because most of y'all have. How many have been touched as a young person? Press 3. Okay. Now, where's the protection from them at? Why they were not protected? Okay, I think he took himself out. He did. Yeah, he took his ass out. Yeah. Uh-huh. He took his ass out. Mm-hmm. See that? Gigi, can you even have kids? You know what? Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, motherfucker. I'm a transgender. I was born a man. And hell yeah, men can have kids. I got an XY chromosome. And yeah, I can have as many kids as I want to, ho. Okay? As born a man, I can have 50, 100 kids a motherfucking year. How about that? So I can have a whole village of kids. Yes, I can have kids. Hello? Hello? Did I lie? So if y'all want to play that game, we can play it, baby. God made me first. God made man first, honey. All right, yes, I can. Now what? Now what? Bitch, you ain't saying shit. Hell. They said that was horrible to say, Gigi. Well, guess what? I'm a horrible motherfucker. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. What part was horrible? What part was horrible? Shit. You know what's horrible? As these girls out here not protected. That's what's horrible. So you compare what I say is horrible to how these kids are being raised and how these kids are not protected. Shit. What do you call that? If you call my mouth horrible, hell, I know I'm messy. Hell. So what is it? What is it? Tell me. What she said? Oh, okay. No, what she said to you, Gigi. Well, I'm telling you, Keisha, you better let me know because everybody know I'm sensitive hell. And I look, I'm sorry I snapped on your ass, Keisha. I thought you was talking about me. Okay, shit. But you know what, Keisha? People gonna do that with me. Okay, they see me being a transgender as a fucking weakness. So they always gonna come with you a motherfucking man. And I'm gonna stand on that. You damn right. I got XY chromosome. God made me first. Man ruled the world. Bitch, you ain't gonna use that man weapon to make me feel no type of way, ho. Okay? If you wanna have a gender war, we can do it. Cause I bring the man out and I'm gonna be the patriarchy man that you know of. Okay, so let's not go there. It's best that I'm a transgender, honestly, because honey, if I was a man and I was a part of the patriarchy, honey, Kevin, what's his name, Kevin Samuels, wouldn't have shit on me. Okay, honey, shit. uh, Oh my God! Don't play with Gigi. Hey, Dom, how you doing? Right, and I'm already sounding like a goddamn man as it is with this voice I got right now. Shit. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. I've been following you for years. I appreciate it. Well, you saw the transition. Shit, you saw the man. Hell. They was gonna make him pay for what he did as for all those little girls. Well, I guess when you're talking about whooping his ass and beating him up, yeah, that he should have got that, but where's his father at? Where's his daddy at? Who raised him? Who bred him? Who gave birth to this nigga? Huh? That's what I want to know. Do y'all got any information about his parents? Why his parents ain't speaking up? Okay, they're responsible. I feel. I don't feel like he just started this shit when he was grown. I think this shit happened when he was young. So who raised him? Who birthing him? Shit. Gigi, you speak in advance for that troll. Look at the way it was texting. Child. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I look. I be waiting for them comments now, boy. Shit. Ah, you still look good. Thank you, but I don't give a damn about me looking good for y'all. I'm not here to look good for y'all. I know I look good, but my validation don't come based on my looks. My validation come within my spirit. I have God in me, honey. Okay? My motivation comes with my voice. That's my power. My looks is not my power. That's just an asset. And to be frankly with you, I didn't work for my looks. It was a part of my gene. It's part of my heritage. Okay, so that's just how I feel about that. You know, so many people. We are in a world right now. We're so vain. And hey, I can make a whole bunch of money if I come out here and showing how pretty and all that shit. But no, I'm not on that type of time, especially in this world that we live in. Especially we are in a transition, and the world that we about to head into. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a transgender on that. Oh hell no! Nah. Y'all gonna have my face on a milk card like this is 1-2. Pick this bitch up. Hell no! Nah. Now a lot of the motherfucking LGBT they working and twerking as if ain't shit coming to their front door, but bitch it's coming. Now it's gonna be a fight. But honey, they coming for everybody. They coming for y'all black asses too. Y'all not off the hook heterosexuals, but you know y'all want to act ignorant and act like this shit ain't coming. But honey, look, I'm looking left and right. I got my head on a swivel. Okay, I'm on my fucking pinky toes like a fucking ballerina. Okay, shit. So I have to protect my image, and protecting my image is also protecting my family and the people that roll with me. This is a crazy world. You got ICE at the damn airport, and if you think that was by mistake, that was by design. Okay, they about to take over this whole fucking country. All right. So y'all better wake up. It ain't the time to be all cute and shit. Not for me anyway. Y'all, I watch y'all from afar. But I was saying this world is so vanity. You know, everybody is looking in the mirror and picking pictures and oh my God, my wig, my hair, my face, and all that. All that shit is wickedness. But y'all say y'all Christians, but you know, vanity is wicked. Even though the church, y'all, they don't preach about vanity, you know, and that's a failure on their era, but you have to do your own research. You know what I'm saying? All glory need to be to God, not yourself, not your wig, not your face, not your body. Y'all praise y'all hips and y'all asses. Those are your gods. That's what make you. You praise these men. You know, this niece, this auntie was praising the man. That was her God. That made her whole. Is having a good man despite what he was doing to her niece. She didn't give a damn about that. So that's just how I feel about that, honey. So, but I appreciate it. But no, I thank you. Hit that Cash App if you want to give me some love. Shit, that's my love language. That Cash App, make it clap. Shit. Uh, all you gonna do is take my picture and show these niggas that's a man. Can you believe it? That's a motherfucking man. Hell no. I'm not going that route. uh-uh. Mm-mm. She keep having kids by him, wouldn't she? Because he want more kids, because he want more girls to do that shit too. He want to have different kids. He's the type of man, he probably want to have 20 kids so he can sleep with 20 different girls. Okay, have y'all seen Games of Thrones? I know y'all are BLK women, and I don't know if BLK women watch Games of Thrones. See, I'm not, my mama don't like to watch the shows I watch. My mama is a BLK woman, but we don't like to watch the same shows. We can watch the same shows, but I watch shows that's not always black people and black center. So I'm talking about Games of Thrones. In Games of Thrones, they have a scene where this man, he's up in the north, and he has all these daughters that he has, you know, intimacy with, and he get all these daughters pregnant. and he keeps sleeping with the girls, and with the boys he sacrificed the baby boys when they're infants. If they were born a boy, he gives them to the Dark Lord in the Ice Ages, you know. So it's a lot of men that's like that. Their fantasy is to procreate with their daughters. It's fathers that want to procreate with their daughters and their granddaughters, and they want to sell off their boys. Okay. So y'all watch it. See, so if you watch it, then you know. All right. True Davis, are you there? How you doing?
How you
What
doing?
about that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's your thought about Jarvis Butts? And thank you, True Davis. I've been asking somebody to get their ass up in here. But go ahead.
My thoughts are this. I'm from Detroit. I think what has happened, there's generations and generations of SA and families. And if you look at his history, you know how people are, like you was talking about vanity. You always look at, he was light skinned, so he was quote cute. So when his sister got up and said, you knew what happened to me and you still did what you did, that told me that he probably, sadly to say, was probably molested as a child as well. And
SA.
I'm sorry, SA. I want you to get your money. So he was probably SA as
And not
well.
only just getting the money, that's important too. But you want this video, you want the message to reach far. So when
And,
you say certain things, it restricts it so you won't have that many viewers. So
well,
you want your message. So go
I'm
ahead. I
on.
just want to let people know that.
Let me just say this. As a psychiatric nurse practitioner, I see this all the time. I see this all the time. What triggered you to start using drugs? What triggered you to do these crimes? This happened to me when I was 6. I still remember that. I still have bad dreams. And Butts became a predator. He became a predator. If you look at, he was like, he had all got all these women pregnant, and they all kind of looked the same. If you looked at all the women, they all had the same features. It's
Describe
sad.
them. Describe them.
I'm not gonna know. They were like you. They were. You can tell, like the twins. They went and got bypass surgery.
Really? I didn't see the results.
Yeah,
They still look
yeah,
big.
yeah. There is some results because you see old pictures of them and you see new pictures, and it's even been said that the grandmama, not Naziah's mama, Naziah allegedly, Naziah's mom was SA by the twins' father. And that's why she left. They also said that the grandmama was SA by her uncle. So it's just it's patterns. It's
Mhm.
patterns.
And
And
they
that's what
said, 11 said, sorry to interrupt you, but it's going based on what you were saying. They said, yes, he was SA as a kid. The woman was 30 and Jarvis was 13.
and she had a baby bomb. She had a baby bomb. So this kid, even though this man has been sexualized, as we call it, his whole entire life, he's been an object his whole entire life. So we're looking at generations of trauma. And I said, and I'm gonna say it again, his daughter by the twins allegedly was one of the girls that he got a count against. He was messing with her at the same time, and he tried the cousin. The whole thing is, it's about the kids now. They're gonna have to really leave. They're gonna have to literally leave Detroit and go start somewhere new and put them kids in therapy to prevent this from going on and on and on and on. It has to stop. It got to stop. It has to stop, Gigi. And I'm just, when I look at this story, he took a coward's way out. We still don't know where that little girl is at. We know she gone, but where can we recover her so everybody can get closure? And he was too nasty to do that. He knew what he was gonna do, and he did it. And I guess we just gonna have to close the chapter and worry about the survivors. We got to make them. We got to turn those survivors into warriors. We got to turn them. You triumph over what you've been through, and that's the whole thing. Gigi, I gotta see a client. I got a client at two
Well, I
o'clock,
appreciate you, Truth.
and I'll come on whenever you come on. Start, because one thing, you have always been an advocate for people. You always been like that. So let me get off and go take care of my people
All
and get
right,
them
boo.
stuff right.
Thank you for the
But
word. All right. All right. Let me say something, Daniels. Daniels back. This the one that talking about I can't have kids. Yes, I can. That's a damn lie. Okay, since you want to bring up God, God produced me to have kids. Silly. So they're gonna say, Gigi, only God can judge. You not the world. That's a lie too. I've been judged all my life, and it wasn't from God. I've been judged all my goddamn life, and it wasn't from God. How many of y'all been judged? Press two, you've been judged before. Humans gonna judge. Shit, maybe God is the only one that got a heaven and hell to put you in, but hell, we all gonna judge. I've been judged, so I know that's a damn lie. And the people that judge me ain't God. They far from God, so that's a lie. Stop lying. You just lie, lie, lie. Yeah, he dead. He's gone. He's dead. Yeah, he's a coward. He's a coward. Uh huh. Yeah. Yeah, people say all of us been judged. Yeah, and all of them ain't God either. But that's just what it is. But oh shit, this phlegm in my throat. Oh, mm-mm-mm. It said, didn't he take them to the water? I know they didn't find her, but didn't he take them? Yeah, okay. So Cassandra want to know, did he take they to the water? Do you guys think that her body is in the water somewhere? Press 5 if her body is in the water. And that Michigan water, that's a big ass water. And people are saying it's been so long, you're not going to find her body. So people feel like it's in the water somewhere. And this is a new information we just found about with Jarvis Butts, that he had a grown ass woman, 30 years old, with him. And do you know what I felt? Do you know what I felt when y'all told me that shit? I thought about Boosie. Press 18 if you thought about Boosie when she told you that. Boosie in the black community, he is the face of making his 13, 12-year-old boy sleep with older women, even if they're prostitutes, just so they won't come out a homosexual. And they coming out as a fucking predator and a child. You know what I mean? What can I say besides a essay person to kids, a predator to young, the predator to the innocent. Boosie has made his son a predator to the innocent. Okay, that's what I thought about, because that's what Boosie wanted for his son. He wanted his 12, 13-year-old son to start engaging in that type of activity with grown women that were prostitutes. And also these women, when you think of what was her name? Scrappy Mama, Mama D. She said she did the same thing to her son. She said when her son was 12 and 13, she didn't want her son to wear a purse. So she preferred for a grown woman to come, or it was a child, I believe it was a grown woman. She got a stripper too, to do stuff to her boy. So it's a lot of women and men, mothers and fathers, that are getting grown people to take their kids' virginity, so they can be straight because they fear that they're going to be a homosexual. And, they don't got nothing to do with Christians, I feel, because that's still fornication. And your ass still going to burn in the flames because you're fornicating. That's not the way of God. Y'all don't teach y'all kids, don't fornicate, wait to damn marriage. I guess that don't exist, but yet you want to be obedient to God. That's not obedient to God. That's not Christianity. So, honey, honey, Make up your mind. Which one is it? Is it going to be of the world or is it going to be on Christ like? Which one is it? You can't have them both. But that's what it reminded me of, and I just want to say that. But we have Bonita Harris. Bonita Harris, are you there?
Yes, I am.
What's your thoughts about this Jarvis Butts being a coward, taking an easy way out, honey?
Yeah, that's what he did. He took the long way out.
Talk about it.
He took-
I
I
can't
got
hear
an
you.
echo too.
Oh, I don't hear no echo on my end. Maybe on yours.
And you know, he was also SA when he was 12 by his
They said
babysitter.
13. Yeah, by
Yeah,
a
it was
30-year-old.
it.
So why didn't did she get arrested? Was a charge dismissed
No,
on
and then
her?
she had a baby with him.
So that means they was active. They was doing it multiple times. So where is his father at? Why didn't what was his parents saying? Like,
Nope.
why
And
her
then
ass
I
not
was
in
told it
jail?
was his mother's friend.
hmm So it's this whole it's a lot of mothers and fathers that are getting grown men to sleep with their boys. What are y'all gonna say about that? Are y'all just gonna ignore what's going on to y'all boys in the BLK community? And in turn, these boys are doing this to young girls because it's normalized and that's what they've been brought up
That's
to.
sick. And their mother
So
needs help too. That's sick.
yeah, but clearly
Very sick.
we're not talking about it enough because if you notice, they are trying to change the law to make it where young girls can marry grown men again. Because in America, y'all Americans out
Well,
here,
we need to talk about it enough.
yeah, but did you know in America they had child marriage where back in the day in this land that we are in, you could be what 9, 10, 11, 12 marrying a 30, 40, 50-year-old man. And it's still in certain states you can still do it to kids if you get the parents' consent. Y'all know that, right?
Yes, I have heard of that in the past. I didn't know they
It's
still had it
still,
going on in
yes,
America.
it's still in the books. It's still in the books. And did you know also they just try to pass something, but it didn't get through because the people, I guess, in the higher ups didn't want to, where it's legal for you to marry your first cousin. You can sleep with your first cousin. So I say that to say this incest and this messing with kids, it's rooted in a lot of these men. It's been
Yeah,
passed down
that's
to a
just
lot of these
awful.
men,
And
and they
then
are
you know
protecting
that
that. They are protecting that. So y'all got to fight extra hard because there's so many men that's okay with that. They're not going to tell you they are. They're going to be on a down low with it. Go ahead, Miss Harris. Miss Harris.
I'm still here. Also, Ziyah brother and some other inmates got to him. Did you see that too?
No, tell me what happened.
Yeah, his her brother and a couple of inmates got to him while he was in the county still.
Okay, that's good then, right? He got a
Yes.
spanking.
And
He
so
got a
that tells me he was scared when he was transferred to a different facility. So he just took the easy way out.
yeah, but you know what? His mama should have whipped that ass when he was young. Discipline him. I don't know if that would have solved the problem, but at least he wouldn't be so comfortable. Cause that man was so comfortable to do the shit he did. I mean,
Yep.
giving his
And she
kids
should have got that best
STDs.
friend of hers too.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel it was a mama that was pushing it. You'd be surprised. It's these parents that are pushing this shit, girl.
He was too comfortable.
Too comfortable.
He dated women that had young kids, young
He was
daughters.
emboldened. He was emboldened. Yes. All right. So, honey, how you doing, honey? 5K. How you doing? Talk to me, honey. 5K.
Yeah, that's just sad. I really thought he left something to say where he left that baby body at, so everybody can get some closure on that.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't think y'all gonna get no closure from that. I think it's never gonna be no closure. You know why? Because there's too many butts out here in this world. Y'all gotta
Yeah,
look
that's true.
around.
That's Gigi,
But
you right about that. Too many
yeah,
Jarvis but out here in the world.
don't think just because he dead is safe. No, 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 no. It's more in y'all families. Look in y'all backyard. You could be married to the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's right there in your face. My God. My God, it's right in your effing face, y'all, and y'all don't see it.
That's true.
And
Yes.
y'all daughters are afraid to talk to y'all about it. They feel like y'all selling y'all bodies and y'all soul to be with this man because this man got this money and you rely on this man. And if they tell you, then it's going to break up the family. And they feel like your ass already know. You just ignoring it. Shit. It's happening too often and it's too around. It's in y'all families. It's in y'all families. Y'all can say shit on this, but you ain't gonna say shit on your family though.
Yeah. That's why when my daughters and kids were growing up, I didn't allow them around any type of man. I don't care. I just little paranoid about it. Yeah. But
Yeah,
Gigi, I'm
and
gonna
y'all,
drop down because there's people in the echo on my behalf, and I just wanted to get up and say that.
well, I'm glad you did. All right. And 5K, come on up here. And please don't get deceived by the Christian men because the Christian men in the back of the day, they have a reputation of doing incest and messing with young people. So if he's a pastor, I'll be on high effing alert. A pastor, high alert. A religious man, high alert. They don't give a damn. They all for it. I don't even hardly I've never even heard these pastors talk about how horrible it is for a grown man to even try to get with the young person. They push it in religion, especially over there in the Muslim shit. They push that shit. And the Christians used to push it too. They used to push it. So I'll be very concerned with these religious men. Um, honey, 5K, are you there?
Yes.
Talk to me.
Okay. All right. That case, I had to stop looking at it because it was sensitive. But her body was never going to be found because she was missing in the wintertime and he put her in water.
Mm.
So if he was to tell them where she was, they wasn't going to find her. And then he had the nerve to take his life.
Well, we can't say that. So he took himself, he was a coward. Yeah. So you feel like her body froze to death and then it
I
unstalled?
don't I don't know. This is so sensitive. Like this is crazy because it go on a lot. Like I swear to God, I went through this shit. I mean stuff.
I'm sorry to hear that, honey.
Um, it's trifling, and Shannon know what happened.
Of
Shannon
course
knows.
she does. They all know. They just don't care. They cool with it. You know what I heard before? Um, when I was younger, I met this lesbian and she was telling me that she got essayed and they essayed her to make her not be a lesbian. They used to do that to young girls that were butch. They said, I'm
Oh
going to break
God.
you and I'm going to make you into a woman. And their idea of making people into women and men is to initiate
Oh
taking
my
their
God.
innocence. And I'm sure you guys heard that. And that's like Boosie to get that as a young boy, that's going to make you into a man. You haven't been a man until you had, you know what.
Right.
So, this world, they are so obsessed with that ritual of, doing it. That is a ritual they are obsessed with.
Right.
So yeah, a
And
lot of
this
them
goes
feel like,
on
go ahead.
in church a lot.
Oh yeah,
A
that's
lot.
part of the ritual. Yes. I was watching some old stuff in the church, and they used to make you on your wedding day perform the ritual in front of a whole audience.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's the only way they can, I guess, conceal the marriage. So yeah, it's a big thing. Hmm The biggest predators always run to the pulpit to hide. Yeah, look at
Mhm.
B2K, the Amarion people. What's his name?
Oh my God. Yes.
What is his life? Chris Stokes and that Marcus
Yes.
Houston boy. They went to the Jehovah Witness. They always gonna hide behind church.
Yes.
Church, they don't mind that. You know,
Marcus Houston.
that's his name. Yeah. But he's church now. He got a young girl, wifed
Yep.
up. That's
She
what
was
they
a
do.
young girl.
Because in a church, they rely on their women to be stupid and to be obedient to a man and just to, listen and do what you told. You don't ask questions. God made you to support that man. So, that's a good breeding ground to get those women and to hide behind and do all this other stuff. Whew, honey. And it's going to be more and more of that because the world is going. You know where the world is heading. So is they going to fight back? Yeah. But we just have to see, honey. But it looked like the powers that be is they got shit mapped and planned out. And then y'all better be prepared and be ready because the day is coming. The day will be coming. Mama D was a madam. Yeah, that was sick though. But
Mhm.
y'all glorify that
Yeah,
shit.
she was. She messed her son up. I feel bad for him for real.
Oh, I don't feel bad for Scrappy. I mean, all he does is
Scrappy
get all these women pregnant and
and
play
messed him
games with them, and he
mentally.
seemed messed up himself. Something wrong with him. But
Mhm.
they are saying, how about Pastor McNutt? Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think he was SA too, possibly. But I don't give a damn if you was SA. That's not an excuse. You know right from wrong. And
Yeah, you could tell like somebody was doing something to him and he's repeating it.
yeah, but they stay in a church. You see, most of them are staying in the church. That's where they get their healing from.
Yeah, like
Because nobody can judge them but God, remember? So they hide behind that. You can't judge me. Only God can judge me, and He's going to give me forgiveness. Because he loves me so much. So they feel comfort in that. They're not gonna get beat up. Whew, I tell you. What else you got for me, honey? 5K. What's gonna happen after this? Now that he's gone, what is gonna happen to the trial?
I would love for them to put charges on Shannon and her sister, the Mucinex twins.
Right? But they probably not gonna do it because they probably like you gotta have evidence and stuff like that.
This is crazy.
So don't he got kids? How many kids he got?
He got a lot of kids.
Ooh, what his kids thinking? What his kids
I
doing?
don't know.
How old is his
He
oldest
messed with
kid?
a lot of his kids. The 4-year old, the other one, oh, and the other niece. I forgot her name. It was another girl he was messing with as well that he was taking to the shop. He was taking him to the shop and messing with him, talking
And
about he need
it's
them to
they
clean it
they
up.
always keep it in the family a lot of times too. It don't be strangers, it be the ones. That's what I'm saying. BLK women, if I had some bologna sandwiches, I'd throw them at y'all. The reason why, because it's right in front of y'all faces. It's y'all husbands. It's your fucking husbands. It's your fathers. It's your sons. It's the people you love the most. And a lot of y'all are so fucking male centered. You don't want to see it. And your ass is in
Hmm.
denial because you worship men.
Yep.
A boy is the most valuable thing to a lot of these BLKs. They prefer a boy over a girl any day. I
And
hear it
then
all the time.
some women, they really have kids to keep the man. And then when the relationship is over, they don't want the kid no more. They just move on to another man and then have another child. That's why the girl that put her daughters in a suitcase, she didn't take the other child life that was in her home
Yeah, I
healthy.
heard it was a boy that she had
Yes,
kept alive. So I'm telling you, they got something against them girls.
it's trifling.
And then they ruin the boys because they baby these boys, and these boys don't become a man. They come codependent. But I think a lot of these BLK mamas, they like for their man to be codependent on them. It makes them feel like something. Why do you want your boys to live with your ass until they 25 and 30 and 40? Hell
Uh-uh.
no.
Right. Because some women like they live off their son. It's weird.
Yeah,
I
they make
didn't
their
rate like I didn't
boys
want
their
that
man.
with my
They
son.
fixing lunches and dinners for their boys
It's
at
just
20
weird.
years
They
old,
get
21
jealous
years
of them
old.
having relationships and stuff. It's the weirdest stuff I ever seen in my life. Like you really jealous of your son girlfriend. That's weird. You're weird.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's just what it is. They value a man. It's that man centeredness, you know. So that's what that is. Do you know how many churches would go into foreclosure if women decide to stay home collectively on a Sunday without holding your money? Women have the real power and doesn't even know it. You right?
Yeah, they don't have to go to church. They could have church in their own home.
Yeah, but women have been disciplined to be in church. I mean, women have been talked down. They really did a belt to ass with girls. I know when I was coming up, they definitely treated women and boys differently. Women,
Yeah.
girls could not go outside and play. They had to stay indoors. You know, boys could go out, but just how they talked, nowadays is different. I feel, how I was raised. I don't know how they raising these girls now. I mean, I see shit on social media. I do have cousins and relatives and nieces and nephews. And from what I see, I got a niece. I'm real close to her. But her mom don't discipline her enough for me. But so now popularly it's opposite. Maybe they don't discipline the girls anymore because they got disciplined so much where they just loose with their girls, and now everybody's just bratty and sassy.
Yeah,
This
somewhat.
is the most sassiest people I ever seen. Everybody is so sassy. Attitude. Like they love
Yeah.
having an attitude. They love being nasty to each other. Like they get off on that shit. Round of applause. If you can be the most nasty and the most bitchiest, it's a round of applause. Flip your hair, honey. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. Sassy. That's what we live in, the sassy generation. But she is right about that. But women hold the church. They empower the church. I feel because they feel like they need this man. They've been raised to need this man. This is the only man they can trust that's close to God, that's going to get them into heaven. I also think they like the sense of community. When you go to church, even though, it's a lot of vanity in church and what she got on and what they doing and being in business and being a gossip, so it's a whole thing, and then the music, So it's a whole community within itself. But they love that culture, That's a part of
Yeah.
their identity. For a lot of BLK women, that is their identity. Who are
And it
they
got
without
worse.
church? Who are they without their religion? They're nobody, So their makeup, who they are, their DNA is that religion or that church. That's their identity.
These
So they
churches
not
got
gonna cut them
worse.
off. Huh?
They got worse. Like they're worse. Like they so money hungry. They don't care. Like they weird. I never I seen little stuff in church when I was younger, but it's like it's worse now. Like you
Girl,
better go to a white people church.
girl, that's the spirit of greed. That's ain't nothing but greed. Greedy people. The church is full of greed now. That's the spirit of greed taking over. That's all that is. It's greed, greed, greed. Well, look, it's my time. Thank you, honey. 5K. I'm going to drop you now. I thank you guys. Get the likes up, and I'll see you guys later on tonight. Bye.